Hey everybody, it's Audrey Byrne from Audrey Lynn Studios on the west side of Canada in BC, near Vancouver. So I have a kiln opening for you today. I just took the pieces out of Draco and brought them to the house. It's chilly, and I shouldn't say that because it's way chillier in the east and even down in Georgia for Anna than it is here. So anyway, this was fired with the slow cool program to top temperature 2200 and then dropped to 1900 for 30 minutes. So, and what else do you need to know? Well, if you need to know anything, just leave it in the comments. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's start with the plates. This plate is the Plainsman 340 buff, and you can see that it's kind of it's a buff gray. I really like it. Anyway, on the inside, I applied an underglaze transfer, and then on top of this is 3 coats of fog by Amaco. Now, because of this, the character of this glaze, what I did was I kind of sealed the underglaze with a coat of the fog. And then after that it dried, I'd done like 3 more coats of fog, but then it was thicker right here. And after I did it, I kind of knew it. So I don't know, I might refire it with something else on top because it's really cute. So yeah, can you see? All right. Then I hand built this plate, same clay, and underglaze transfers, which are really pretty. And see, I did this the same way, and I don't have that effect. So this was Wasabi by Amaco and Mixing Clear, also by Amaco, mixed about 50-50. I learned that trick from my drippy sister from Mud Magic, and I really like that because wasabi was just going to be too strong for me. So yeah, I like it. Turned out nice. All right, and then, okay, this is kind of funny. It was just going to be, I'm doing some little testers with glass beads, and because I'm going to do some resin work. And I've never had this actually happen before, but, and I love it. See, I have these glass beads from jewelry making, and this is also fog, but it broke off. And it's probably because I had too many beads. I'm just kind of experimenting, so yeah, can you see how it's so lovely though? So I like that color of glass bead in the bottom with this color of glaze, and this one was done on the white stoneware. So yeah, it's pretty. Anyway, keep doing that because, like I said, I do have some food grade resin work that I want to do. So all right, here I have a flower frog, and there is a tutorial coming. I just want to add one more little thing, but it's a hand-built flower frog, and you put this on top of a mason jar. So just a sec. Okay, like this. See? And it keeps your stems standing upright. But I just want to add to my tutorial that you can make them the other way too, right? And they would sit this way in your mason jar. So it's just a personal choice. All right. So on this one, and I usually make them with the 340 clay. Here we go. Like this, so that when I glaze the top, I can just set it on my kiln shelf and it won't stick. Yeah, but this one, you know, I made it out of stoneware, and I just don't care for the look of raw white stoneware. So I glazed the bottom, and then I had to put it on stilts. That's all. So, and it worked out fine. But the top I did with underglaze transfer. And then the whole thing is done with a coat of Amaco charcoal. Amaco charcoal. So you can see that the flowers aren't white, but it looks really great. Okay, you know what? The sun is streaming in the house. It's going to. Can you still see? No, I'm going to change the angle, okay? Because you can't see the colors. It's a nice, beautiful golden hue on everything. Okay, so it's still very light, but it's a different light. So that's what that looks like. Yeah, okay. So then I did some ring dishes. You would have seen that on a short because I was using Sue Butler's 3D rollers. She's from 3D Commotion off of Etsy, and I'll leave a link for that below. So let's look at her. So, and I had stamped love in them, but then I used soft white, and so it kind of obscured the letters, but it doesn't matter. They're still really pretty. So this one is 340, the buff, and it's the soft white with deep fire brick on the edge, but I only did one coat of deep fire brick on the edge. So it's very pretty. And I've got these three that are not Sue's roller. So these two are an Alga's roller, and they're done with cherry blossom. So of course you can see the letters really well, and they're super nice for Valentine's Day. And when I say three, this was a roller I got a long time ago. I believe it's Jessica Putnam Phillips roller, and I really love it too. It was one of my first rollers, and I still love it. So, and yeah, 3 coats of cherry blossom. I like cherry blossom. Not everybody does, because it's a bit of it does not look anything like what's on the bottle, but I like it because it's like a brownie-ish pink, and that's what people don't like about it, but I love it. Okay, so those are duplicates. Yeah, see, this is that leaf one, and it obscured the love on the bottom, but whatever, it's a beautiful ring dish. And it's also deep fire brick on the edge, just ×1. And this is the other roller of Sue's, and soft white, and just soft white. So I like how soft white looks on that texture, especially on textured buff clay. Looks great. Okay, so then talking about that, this is a big platter, and so it is also the buff clay, and it's soft white by Spectrum, and 2 coats of soft white, and then on the edge is 2 times Spectrum's Twilight, and it turned out beautiful. So let's get closer. Yeah, so that's the peacock placement mat. Peacock's head kind of got lost, but whatever, it's a beautiful plate. And what's really nice is that, look at the sun. What's really nice is that it had a little crack, which so often happens with hand building, especially like hand building big things. And you'll get sometimes a little stress crack. I am starting now to really watch the plate and every once in a while compress that edge with my finger, the tip of my finger, like always going back to the piece and doing that, because that's going to help minimize the cracks. Anyway, I did have a crack, and then when it came out of bisque, I did I do 2 different kinds of bisque fix? It's not bisque fix, it's a different brand. I have 2 different brands, but I use the one. And what I'll do is just put a picture here. I'll take a picture of it. And anyway, stoked. No sign of that crack. And who knows why, but I gobbed it on. I let it dry. I gobbed it on. When it came out of bisque again, I sanded it down with some of my diamond core. I have a drill bit and I have like a sanding pad, everything, and got it nice and smooth. And but that's never a guarantee, is it? So, but it worked. I can't even tell where that crack was. So I'm happy. Nice, eh? You see this a lot with Ceramics by Jazz. Yeah, she uses soft white all the time, and that's where I got it from, because I thought, oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, and a couple more little plates. So you would have seen a short of me trying for the first time Rosen Pond. So I did 2 of them, and I did film it, so I do have a glaze along. But I did put up a short of kind of how I did it. So let's, I'm just going to look for that in my glaze Bible. Just a minute. Okay, so I didn't try it on a buff clay because I'm not convinced it would work very well. So it's on the white stoneware. And this one is 2 times iron luster over the whole thing. And then I used a dropper and dropped different diameters of running hot chowder drops in there. And I did that 1 time, because I know so many people do running hot chowder twice, but they're doing it with a sponge or a brush. And I was using an eyedropper. Okay, so I thought, that's going to go on thicker anyway. So anyway. And then this one has just 1 coat of iron luster over the top. So yeah, not bad for a first try. Okay. So interesting how like these ones are not like these ones. And I think it's just because my dish is a little bit raised. It's probably not flat, because you see how it pools in here. So yeah, it's just a tester. So not bad for a first time. And then the other one, yeah, really looks like a turtle, eh? There we go. And that one is 3 times Albany slip brown on the bottom. On the whole thing. And then again, dropping with an eyedropper the running hot chowder once. And then on top of this is 2 times iron luster. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty well for a first time. Now it's a small tester. You know, what happens when you use that technique with the eyedropper on a larger piece. Well, we will find out because I'll try it again. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so, and oh no, I do have these little guys. Okay, so these are like little strawberry ring dishes. So this has the underglaze transfer, and then it's got cherry blossom on top. Two times cherry blossom. I don't know if you can see how it's a little bit pinky, not really, a little bit. Okay, but this one is the buff. Yeah, that's the buff. So it would look different on a white stoneware. And then this one is on the speckle, which is really cute too. Yeah, cute. Just cute. All right, so now we're gonna go on to, so I did this tester a little bit for Nat at Mud Magic. I can't say that it really turned out the way I thought it would, but she had done her beachy and was, I guess, getting a little tired of oatmeal, just looking maybe for something different, and mentioned sand and sea. So I had a piece on the shelf and I thought, okay, I'll put oatmeal on the bottom. No, oatmeal on the whole thing. And then sand and sea up here. So the oatmeal, I think the sand and sea dripped over the oatmeal, but I'm not sure. I mean, here, obviously, that's what it looks like. This is sand and sea on its own. So it's different than oatmeal. But I thought, what would it look like if you put it on top of oatmeal? Well, meh. I mean, it's pretty. I like it. It's very pretty, but maybe not quite yet as a replacement for oatmeal on the beachy combo. So yeah, so it was 2 times oatmeal, and then it was 2 times Mayco sand and sea on top of that, and then 2 times Mayco sand and sea. And it's a beautiful glaze. I love it. And of course that is on the white, because that's what I wanted to show it on. So okay. Now I was it's pretty. I mean, it turned out kind of what I wanted, right? I have a glaze along for it, but I was hoping that the underglaze would stay really matte, because then you would really see the work I did with the clear. But because it came out kind of shiny, the effect is less. That's all. It's very pretty, but so yeah, I do have a glaze along on this one. And so it's, you know, on the bottom here, it is 3 times Speedball black underglaze. So next time I'm going to try a different underglaze. And then because I like this pleasing to the lip, it's 3 times obsidian. Yeah, 3 times. I wanted to make sure I had good coverage. 3 times obsidian, and then 3 times obsidian inside. And then all the brushwork was with 1 coat of clear, zinc-free clear by Mayco. So now, maybe if I had done that with obsidian, but I have seen this technique, the results of that technique on a couple other things, and their matte was more matte. This is too shiny for the full effect. So I'll try it again. So far, nothing has pinholes. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay, so I'll just pause you for a second. Okay, I have 3 mugs here. 2 are done the same way. one's done with a different color. So nice. It's beautiful. So inside is white opal and twice white opal. Okay, and then the outside is 2 times honey flux over the whole thing. And then here was 2 times purplicious stroke and coat. And then 1 time river birch over the whole thing. And then 2 times Coyote gunmetal green. It turned out great. I love it. Look at those drips, Nat. I love it. So here's the other mug done the same way. Okay, let's see if I can just tilt it so that you don't get so much glare. Nice. So these are the 2. All right. And I did another one the same way, but I used Blue Isle Stroke and Coat. Okay, so 2 times honey flux, Blue Isle times 2, river birch times 1, gunmetal green times 2. Beautiful. Yep. Endless possibilities when you can just, you know, change up your stroke and coat. So there you go. Lovely. All right, then this one, now I don't remember who it was. I think maybe Karen from Bearhead. I could be wrong, but I was saying, because somebody had used alabaster with aurora green, and I said, try gunmetal on top, and I hadn't, but now I did. So it's inside white opal times 2, and then the whole thing is 2 times Mayco's alabaster, and then 2 times Mayco's aurora green, and then 2 times Coyote gunmetal green. If you like a matte mug, that is beautiful. I think it's beautiful. And I wanted to put that there again for the comfort of the lip. Yeah, that turned out nice. Okay. Okay, just pause you while I get my act together here. Okay. I like to be prepared. So these cuties came out of it though. And I know Diana from Walkie Pot, she did a little tutorial on how she makes her owls. I think I do mine a little bit differently, but not that much. All right, so I'll do a little thing, but how cute. And another one. You just do them out of little scraps pieces of clay you've got left over. So this is, yeah, 2 times honey, no, 2 times soft white and 1 time river birch. It's kind of like a snowy owl, I guess. So cute. All right, 5 mugs left. So this one, are they all 3? Yeah, it's that sunlight. They're all 370 white stoneware. So Spectrum. You can see it right away, it's Spectrum. So on the inside is 2 times sangria. And then overlapping, we've got kimchi 2 times, sangria 2 times, autumn purple 2 times. And I know some of my other creators have done this. So maybe I last saw it on Lisa's, who saw it on Sarah's, Sarah Walton. So, I mean, Lisa Finkel, who saw it on Sarah Walton. So, yeah, but it's gorgeous. And because I just love how this kimchi, when it flows down, it goes kind of whitish. I like kimchi. No pinholes. Beautiful. Okay. Then we have this one. Is a new combo for me. And it is really? No, really? Okay. It is blue rutile times 2. And then I just wrote it terrible in my glazed Bible. So anyway, 2 times rutile and 2 times chun plum with just my brush scraped with white flecks, light flecks from Mayco. Inside is chun plum. And yeah, it turned out good. Oh man, I'm just going to try moving my light again. Here we go. Okay, so I mean, it looks different now, right? But this is true to what it looks like. So yeah, 2 times iron luster, 2 times chun plum, and then my brush scraped across the rim with light flecks. Nice. All right. To save them, don't need you to see them all. Okay. All right, so this one, gorgeous. 1 times honey flecks all over. What do I do on the inside? Okay, 1 times honey flecks all over. And then number 2, 2 times textured turquoise all over. And then 2 times aurora green on the rim. And then, I mean, this much, a band like that. And then 2 times gunmetal green. Can you tell it just got gunmetal green? I just never tried it before, so I wanted to try it on a few things. But yeah, nice. Beautiful drips. Love this. It almost looked like deep fire brick drips, but there's none of that on there, so it's really pretty. Nice. And I think it did the same on the inside. Yeah, pretty. All right, 2 more, and let's do this one. This is really nice again. So it is cinnabar, Mayco cinnabar, 2 times. And then on the outside we have number 1 is sandstone by Mayco, 2 times. And then 2 times cinnabar by Mayco. And then we have 2 times sandstone again on top of the cinnabar. And that turned out really well. Yeah, and then, yeah. No, I didn't put light flux. That's just the cinnabar dripping down. It looks more pronounced in the camera. So, very pretty. And last mug, wah. This one is really cool. Super cool. Love it. It's 1 times honey flux. And then 2 times Mayco's peppered plum all over the whole thing. So 1 times honey flux, 2 times peppered plum. And then this much of a band of 2 times Muddy Waters by Mayco. And then on the rim is light flux. And again, used my brush just to scrape the light flux on the rim. Oh, I love that. Just more and more trying to find some combos where that peppered plum, where I like that peppered plum. Looks great on top of a mushroom. Also looks good with flux blossom. I don't know if I have that over there or not. I'm just going to look. Okay, hang on. Yes. Okay, so 2 examples here of flux blossom with peppered plum on the rim over the flux blossom. So this one is the white stoneware and this one is the buff stoneware. And so, and this one is with flux blossom. No, this is 370 clay. This one is with flux blossom. This one is with muddy waters. Yeah, those 2 I like. So, all right, I think we came to the end. All right, everything turned out great. There's no bloating or pinholes, so that's awesome. And some of those mugs I had a fair bit of glaze on and I didn't get any drips right off the mug. Could be the way that I piled them on my cookies. I have flat cookies, probably just too darn lazy to throw the drip catcher things. But so I had a large cookie and then I put a smaller cookie under the mug. They're kiln washed, and they're kiln washed every couple times for sure. They come out of the kiln. And so the cookie sits like right under, and yeah, occasionally I'll get something that drips right off, but not very much. But look, I mean, all of them are like this. There's no drips or anything. So yeah, that's kind of nice. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Totally helps my algorithm. And yeah, and leave comments. And we have a great community here. So if you're new, by all means, leave a comment. We're all willing to help you out. And I guess that's it. Until the next time. Oh, this was my first kiln opening of 2025. I just squeaked it in. So thanks for joining me, everyone. Peace out.